What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for somebody mentioned in the last video I misspoke. I said 7 million impressions. It was actually 16.3. But listen, guys, my brain doesn't comprehend these numbers. But I wanted to kind of come out and talk just a little bit about what's happened since that video came up, because I didn't know what the response was going to be. I didn't know that you guys were just going to come out in droves and support me on YouTube and support me on Twitter. And I can't tell you how much that means to me and how much I appreciate it. But I also want to say that, everyone at EA, or really any game developer I've ever personally met, seems to have a shared vision and a common goal. Most of them revolve around having positive community interactions and helping each other improve the experience or the game for everyone involved. And a big part of that is having diverse groups of people, different walks of life, different styles of play. And I can tell you firsthand, there's not one person at EA that would not be able to look you square in the eye and say that I didn't personally treat them with respect. Do we joke with each other? Of course. I joke with people all the time. You ever listen to my podcast, I joke all the time. But whenever there was something serious going on there, whether it was weather-related, layoff-related, they can show you their DMs where I reached out and made sure that everybody was okay or gave them my best wishes. Now, a lot of negativity came the past couple days. We all deal with negativity differently. Okay, to me, I'm in a very good position. Understand that. I am thankful that you guys stand with me and support me. And I'm extremely grateful. I'm appreciative of that. But I also am cognizant that others don't have that support and could struggle with someone come out and saying, you must not take pride in your work. Especially where we are as a society, those things have a resounding impact with people. So with that in mind, I know that a lot of you were upset. But some of you are more upset than I am, and that's not good. Because I don't want you to go to someone else's level. I want everyone to be respectful. I want everyone to do everything they can to keep dialogue open amongst our entire community. Okay? No community member should have to deal with what we've been dealing with. No community member should have their tweet quoted and have an insinuation that one day they'll learn what it takes to be prideful of their job. No one should have interactions with an individual that just all of a sudden blocks them. That's not healthy between two people. Set aside anything around gaming. And I don't want you guys to promote that. I want you to promote positivity. I want you to promote we want the game better. I want you to promote constructive criticism. If they want to treat you a different type of way and they want to be negative and they want to block you and they want to talk about you must not know what it's like to do my job. You must not know what it's like to have pride in your career. Let that go. You're never going to get to the point where that person is going to feel how you feel. Again, we all come from different walks of life. But over a video game, to say these things is really astonishing to me. So, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to make the best content I can. To represent you guys the way I want you to represent me. With integrity and professionalism and class. And if we can get a joke or a laugh in every once in a while, that's fine too. But don't do to them what they're doing to us. Because we don't like it. I don't like it. Don't push that back on them. Be the bigger person here. Disagree with what's happening. Disagree with the way we're being treated as a customer. But do so in a professional and kind environment. Because that's what's most important. Set aside video games, set aside exclusivity deals, set aside everything else. What's really important in this is how we treat each other. And setting the best example for ourselves. Of if you don't like what I have to say or you don't like how I have to say it, that's okay. But rather than just shut everything off, approach me the same way I'm approaching you, from a position of trying to be helpful, trying to help you get better. Because simply just shutting people off has the exact opposite effect. You know, the reality is, if any one of them would have came to me and said, we like your feedback, we understand the community supports you, but could you try to present it this way? I would have maybe considered it. But to just shut people off isn't the way to handle things in any walk of life. So, like I said, I appreciate everything you guys have done, are doing, and will do, but I ask that you do so the way that we would want you to do it. Be the bigger person, be the respectful person, and let's continue to try to show them that all we want is a better game, and we're willing to communicate with them to do so. And if they're not willing to communicate with us, that's okay, because that's why we have this community that supports each other. You can take one person's voice away if you want, but you're never going to take all of our voices away. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. And you know, I will be back in the week with more commentary.